Good morning, YouTube. My name is Justino, but I go by Stino, just to make it a little easier on everybody. But I really wanted to come out here and introduce myself. I'm going to be talking about a whole lot of topics, such as doing blogs, talking about vehicles, talking about the Hotshot business, and touching up on a whole lot of different things. If you guys just bear with me, kind of really just getting used to this camera thing, so this should be interesting. But I'm really gonna be mainly talking about as of today the Hotshot business that I've been doing for about 8 years. I started off driving off other people, and then after a while I got tired of working for people, and then really just went into business for myself. But it's really what I love to do, man. I love to be on the road. I love enjoying going to different other cities and seeing new things, and been around pretty much all of the East Coast and seen a lot. Enjoyed myself. Currently still doing it, but as a part-time. I don't really do it as a full-time. I really like to just come out here and educate people on being in business for themselves, and empower people to do power moves, big moves, and one thing I know about is Hotshot. So if you guys just bear with me till I get to my car, I would like to show you a little bit of my setup and what I got going on. All right, YouTube, I finally found me a little quiet spot to go ahead and do my video. Only brought the truck out with me today. If you guys just stay tuned, I'll go ahead and bring the trailer out next. I just want to show you a little bit about my truck. So this is the truck right here. It's a 2021 Dodge Ram 3500. And as you can see, it's a heavy duty and the best of all, Cummins turbo diesel. It's a great truck, very reliable. Gets a lot of my work done for me. I use it pretty much all for the Hotshot. And sometimes, in the family, sometimes everybody needs a little truck to help around and move. But this is pretty much it. I have my safety straps there. Please forgive me for the little fishing rod. I do like to go fishing, but my safety straps connections there, and my ball there. That's a ball to help me pull my trailer. A lot of people like using the what's it called, the fifth wheel, but I mean, it's not it is a big difference. I mean, the fifth wheel is a lot better, a lot more sturdier. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but to be honest, for safety reasons, I would go with the fifth wheel. But this is what I was taught on, and this is pretty much how I ran my business with. So yeah, it's a great truck, man. It pulls good, man. It's strong, gets the job done. I've took this car all the way to Texas and back, and a lot more longer trips, but very nice truck, man. I always say that it's always good to get you a newer truck. It don't matter what kind of trailer you get, because to be honest with you, the trailers all do the same thing, to be honest, whether you're doing CDL or non-CDL. But you want to make sure you get your truck at least new, because you want to think of it as your office. This is going to be your office. This is what you're going to be on the road with. It's a little dirty, but it's a work truck. I'll go ahead and start it up for you. I like mine to have the navigation. It's Uconnect, so it connects straight to the phone, and it works with my phone, so it connects straight to my GPS. On this truck I have 104,000 miles. I got it when it was 0. You can see I put a whole lot of miles within the last 2 years. But yeah, it's a great truck to go ahead and make the move with. A lot of people like the the GMC Denali's, the dualies, and the Ford 350s. I'm not such of a big Ford person. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm not such of a big Ford person. I really like my Ram. You know, it pulls a lot more better to me. To be honest with you, the GMC Denali dually, those things are very sturdy, and they have a little more better, you know, shock wave, you know, when you hit bumps and potholes and stuff like that on the road. But, you know, you never can go wrong with a Ram 3500, man, or 4500, 5500, just depending on what kind of size trailer you're pulling. Now, if you're pulling like a, you know, 5-car setup, you want to go with the 5500 or 4500. If you're doing a little 3-car setup, you know, I would definitely stick around the 3500 area, because, you know, it's just it's a little more better on gas, and you'll save a lot more. Now, on these trucks, you have to keep in mind, you have to keep them serviced and try to keep at least the best tires you can on this truck, to get the job done. That's one big thing about this Hotshot thing. You want to make sure you have the best tires on there at all times, because, you know, you don't want to have to deal with being stranded on the side of the road. A lot of dangerous things can happen if a tire blow. You know, a lot of, you know, fires even start when tires blow. You know, things get shot out. And, you know, a lot of people like to do a setup where they take the whole bed of the truck out and just ride with the chassis, and, you know, have a ball connected there. I think that's a great idea. Actually, I think it's an amazing idea to do that, because you, for one, are less on weight on the vehicle. You're going to save a little gas, not too big much of a difference. Also, when you hit, like, you know, big holes, you know, craters in the ground, you know, your trailer's gonna dip. And the big thing about your trailer dipping, the trailer can dip into your trunk of the bed and, you know, really mess it up. That's why you see a lot of these hot shots with big old dents in their bed, and it's just ugly. So, to be honest with you, I only kept my bed on because I've been doing it for a while, and I know what to look out for and not to get myself into those type of situations. But you do come across times where, like, you know, you just don't have no choice but to take that dip, or, you know, to get another way around it. When I first started doing Hotshot, I actually was working for another company, as I mentioned, and I thought I knew it all, to be honest with you. Like, you really got to get a lot of practice, a lot of learning in this stuff. This stuff is not something you just learn in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and, you know, just keep it pushing. Like, no, this stuff, you need like months of training. I say about 2 or 3 months of training till you're comfortable. Then you finally hit the road. You don't want to just get in the truck and then just, you know, go pick up cars, because you got to think about it. Your insurance you're paying is almost a $2 million policy. That thing is going to run you expensive. And if something happens to those cars on your trailer, or you or your truck, that's a big deductible, and also a big hit you're going to take on the insurance. So, you know, I'll be very careful about that type of thing. So, another thing I wanted to touch up on is that this trucking industry, you know, being on the road is not for everybody. So, to be honest with you, I would much rather you guys, you know, go ride with somebody just to get a feel for it, just to know if that's something you really want to do, because this thing takes a lot of dedication, you know, just being on the road and, you know, seeing all these different things. I mean, it's fun, it sounds nice, the money sounds nice and everything, but just the lifestyle you live of being on the road is totally different. You're going to be away from your family for a couple of weeks, you know, and you know, the big thing about it is just, you know, staying focused, being dedicated, make sure this is exactly what you want to do, you know, because you don't want to be put in a situation where, you know, you have to pay these truck payments, then you feel like, oh, I don't want to go to work, and you got to pay insurance, and, you know, you don't feel like you want to go to work that day, then you're missing out on money, then you get backed up and all that. You don't want to be in that situation, because I see a lot of that happens to a lot of new truck drivers. They think that it's easy. It's all about driving and getting to one spot. No, you got to be careful. You got to be really safe on the road, because you got to remember you're carrying a lot of weight. and you could put other people's lives in danger for one simple mistake. You know, you don't want to deal with that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I just wanted to give you guys, you know, a little insight about the business, and, you know, a little bit about the truck, the setup I have. I'm gonna make a next video about, you know, the truck and trailer together, so I can go over little aspects on the trailer as well. If you guys just stay tuned, I got more for you. And if you have any questions, just leave a, you know, comment for me. I'll go ahead and make sure I answer them on the next video. Y'all have a blessed day, and always remember to stay positive, stay focused. You know, things happen for a reason. Make sure, you know, you stay to the plan, and don't forget, like, life tests you, you know. Just do it and keep focused, man. Everybody love, peace, and blessings, man. Later.